Hey everyone, this is a video that's going to walk through the group by feature, how it works in the Monday Dev functionality, and how you can use it to have more effective views that are really targeted to what you want to see. So the group by function, just to give a little bit of context, is taking columns as they exist on your main table. And it's going to take those columns and their selections, and it's going to transform them into the groups or like the sections in which our items are seen. So in this view, based off of the sprint that's selected, the groups become those selections. So when we look at what's an option in the group by and what we can actually group by, we have the options of status column. So any type of maybe a priority to group it by priority or your actual status. You can use status, you can use the ratings column if you're rating certain things, you can use a date column, you can use a timeline column, and connect boards. So all of those are really just allowing you to slice and dice your data in a way that's more effective for you to see. Basically just creates these grouping visuals based off of the already selected items and the values of those items. So in this use case, we're going to go through a few different views just to show you how this is set up and how you can effectively use this function. So the first view is the all sprints view. And this is a view that's going to allow you to have your sprint items visually, and the groups become your different sprints. You can drag and drop items between the sprints this way, and it will change the actual data in the back end of which sprints those items are associated with. So for example, if we wanted to move something from the backlog up to a current sprint, we could drag and drop it. We could physically select it, move it to that sprint this way, or traditionally, we could actually just fill out the column itself and select that sprint. Based off of what it reads, it will push it up. It's very cool in the way that basically if I manually move this or just set an automation to move it or move it in this use case, it's going to set the sprints value in the back end. So if I go up to those two items that I just pushed, we now associate those two with sprint 7. So the group by function, as you move things into those groups, it sets the value to whatever it is in that group. So the sprints allows us to see it grouped in with our most recent sprint at the top in an easy and functional way. Another really effective use of the group by function is the by epic grouping. So what this does is it changes the group by to be based off of the epic that the task is associated with in the epics board. All right, beautiful. So why this is effective is because likely how teams will plan their sprints is they'll have epics that they need, tasks to do in order to complete those epics. So this is a very easy way to add those tasks and automatically have them connect back to the relevant epic. So if I add a new task here, we can see in the epics column it will connect to infrastructure redesign, and then I can go forward and assign all of the different values that I need. This also will show me an overview of the epic at the high level. Basically, any information that's tracked on the epics board, we can see here, and we can also carry this rich text and see info about that epic at a high level. This is also going to show us all the linked tasks to that epic, but we're obviously seeing that in this view as well. So the group by function, again, is really what's driving this view. It's what's driving the ease of use of this view. And it's a really amazing super value add to Monday. We can also use it in conjunction with other views. So maybe if we're already filtering on where the active sprint exists, we just don't happen to have one now, we can then also maybe group by the sprint or group by the status so we can see it grouped in a more effective way. Overall, it's just a very flexible feature that allows you to take a set of data and slice and dice it, see it in a way that's valuable. All right, hope this was helpful, and thanks for watching.